Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really...
And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nunez. Fernando Torres. That's not going far. Oh, that's neat. Crosses it in. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Might be danger here. Nice interception, well timed. Saka. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, that's up, and he shoots! Oh, it's there! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
He's had a crack. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rice. That has ended up in no man's land. Van Nistelrooy. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got tall. Dispatched clinically. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team.
And we hit half-time. Liverpool are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
So it's back to business. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Saka. Looking for options for movement. Van Nistelrooy! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number...
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Pau Torres. Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Bruyne. Header! There's a goal! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Nunez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're...
And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United go into the lead. Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Crunching tackle. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Aimed beyond the defence. And Torres! Yes, it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
14.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Coming on the field, number 2, Matthias de Ligt.
Oh, super
Number
ball.
5, Guardiola. Number 10, Palmer. Number 11.
Who saw this coming?
Erling
Liverpool
Haaland.
are taking this to
Number
full
16,
distance. Terrific stuff.
Substitution.
Hangs in. It's a mighty effort. Harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Guardiola gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Rice. Van Nistelrooy. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pass somewhat off target. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And there was he rises! Cleared without complication.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Nistelrooy is on his own. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what a ball! Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Guardiola. Oh, it's come loose.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Haaland. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. In with the challenge. Casemiro has created one goal already.
Has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes. He's found a way through.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That has been slung wide. Delivered in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it's come loose. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Liverpool pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Frimpong finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
I don't expect opposition wide men to get much change out of him, Peter. He's nigh on impossible to shake off with the pace he's got, and he can get down the other end in a jiffy too. This guy is a superb athlete.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out. Rosicki was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's De Bruyne. He's picked his way through. He slings, he rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nice looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
El Canus. And the shot's on here. Great defending, strong and determined. Rosicki. And he was quick to react. And it's De Bruyne. Haaland. Driving on and making good progress. Boy, Haaland! So it is still 0-0. Caresses it through. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. He's had it taken off him. Showing great feet there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has ended up in no man's land. And they've got a throw. Van Dijk. Konate. And it's Frimpong. That's a throw. El Canus. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Rodri gets a foot in here. Haaland. He won't be happy with that one.
That was lovely, that.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Adams. Torres. Great vision. No luck with that dink over the top. Has a look and place it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Haaland. And he's well positioned here. There's the shot! There it is! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Rice. And here's Rosicki. Ødegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Adams did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Great chance here from position A1. He's gone for it! That's a decent clearance. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's gone loose. Turns back here, probably the best option. And this is De Bruyne. There's the header! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And he's taking no chances there. And this is De Bruyne, and he's managed to get free. Pings in a terrific header. And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Just eases him off the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Here's Torres. Haaland. Time and again they are repelled. Chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Liverpool were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're off again. And that is as far as they're going to go. Adams makes the interception. Haaland threads one in. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. Alisson looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. Alexander-Arnold. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rodri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got tall. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Torres. De Bruyne climbs up big. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And they win it back again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gets his head on it! And it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
28,599.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That looks a good ball through. He has found a way through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rice. It's Saka. Rice. It's Saka. Rice. Liverpool finding their passes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Rosicki, big header! He's got a goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. They're still trying to make a game of this. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. That's a lovely, neat pass. Haaland, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be.
Haaland might well be in for a mouthful from his...
Tries a shot! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And now he has 2. So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Haaland. Delivered. He gets big! Oh, it's come loose. Matheus Nunes. Alcanus. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Liverpool are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15.
He's in a great position here.
Number 14.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Matheus Nunes. Coming on the field. Number
Saka
18.
could try cutting inside here.
Number 9.
And here's Saka.
Number 19.
In with the challenge.
Number 11.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Haaland receives, and the shot! Ødegaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rice. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught. And another try! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
McAllister goes on a charge down the left. Can he latch on to this? Alexander-Arnold. Rice.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Foden. Szoboszlai. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's quick to get it clear again. Quality ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! Deep into injury time! And that is that. Liverpool can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Van Nistelrooy, he has found the way through. Driving through the middle. Big chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
That comes as a mighty relief. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great vision. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Knocks it into space. Somewhat off target. Torres! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
He's trying the shot.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. In by Fernando Torres. Lampard is there to clear. Van Nistelrooy. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Burnley deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Saliba, nicely aimed pass. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's picked his way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Strong running down that left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is De Bruyne. He's found a way through. And he can clear it away. And that's a throw-in. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Torres. Van Nistelrooy is having a shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, played right into his path. So much time and space here. And he's there to clear it. And that's gone route one. Now it's Torres. Rice. Konate gets across and deals with it. Adams gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he stop it going out?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, nicely intercepted. Cole. And this is Torres. Oh, cracking ball. Adams gets it away. Adams. And it's Rice. Looking to play him in. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. De Bruyne looking to penetrate opposition lines. Vardiol. Van Dijk. And he's forced to go back. Konate. Threads one in. Now it's Darwin. Alexander. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Here we go again then. Rice. Now it's Saka. Picked out brilliantly. And Torres! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Burnley have their second corner now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out for a throw. Saka. Adams. It's Lampard. And it's De Bruyne. Looking for the run. And it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Well read, nice interception. Ødegaard. Now it's come to nothing. And that is as far as they're going to go. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Alexander-Arnold. Vardiol deals with that comfortably. Adams. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Adams cuts out the pass. Lampard. Burnley have reclaimed it. Can he get it through? It's a threatening ball. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Burnley get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
41.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
On the field. Number 30. Frepper. Number 16. Rodri. Number
It's a
20.
sharp little ball here.
Mohamed Salah.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, given away. And he's let fly. Torres is onto it in a flash. He's in plenty of space here. Saka receives it in a wide position. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's looking wide.
There they go, hunting again.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Liverpool have
Van
turned to their
Dijk.
bench, and we're
Number
going to have
24.
a substitution.
Ibrahima Konate. Coming on the field. Number 14. Pau Torres. Number 2.
Skillfully cut out. He is
Saliba.
so at ease on the ball. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pau Torres has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Now it's De Bruyne. That's been slipped through. Cole! He's scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Burnley go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolute...
Oh, what a climb! It's in! And what a climax we have here! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Now it's Odegaard. Oh, that's a fine interception.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's shifting through the gears here, and he's got his cross in.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
De Bruyne tries to clear. Cole getting this one clear. He can get that clear. Taken back almost at once. And that will be it. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began... And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can
and
turn
welcome to
either way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Robert Pires is another outstanding attacking midfield talent, one of the finest of his generation.
And the finish! Oh, it's there! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy.
There's the header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked out the run. He's found the way through. Can he finish? It's a quick ball upfield. No, that's been intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Akanji gets over and intercepts.
Might want to be careful there.
Ødegaard. Quarter of an hour played. Timber does really well to win the ball there. So what can they make of this? That looks a good ball through. He is through here. No, again there's no way through. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Caicedo. Now it's Szoboszlai. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Caicedo. And he's in on chance for a shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Aims beyond the defence. Fernando Torres. And this is De Bruyne. He's got full. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Ødegaard. Haaland. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. De Bruyne is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? Pau Torres makes the interception. Perez. Soboslai stood up well to him there. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Caught offside that time. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! De Bruyne.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, can they get him away? Haaland, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Soboslai could try cutting inside here. Cleared away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, there's a probing ball. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Now it's Darwin.
2 added minutes has been
And this is
indicated.
it's Fernando Torres. And the shot! And he's done it! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Liverpool head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are back underway. Shifted it to the flank. Perez. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
Charlton are making a change now. So who's he going to be aiming for here? He's had a shot! Charlton have their second corner now. Pau Torres can get it clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. He's in a great position here. Fernando Torres. Quality ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Szoboszlai. Now it's Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fernando Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! And he hits the net. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Darwin is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Looking for options for movement. He's trying to hit the front line here. And here's Haaland.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Danger averted for now. Perez. That's good vision. And now the breakaway. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rodri tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Torres. Owen. Looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He came in hard, very hard. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's a sharp little ball. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Szoboszlai. And that could set him on his way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he cuts out the supply. That has been cut short. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Owen. He has a look up. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
Substitution on the field. Number
This to complete the
14,
turnaround.
Pau Torres. Number 24, Ibrahima Konate.
The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
That looks a good ball through. Torres, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai plays it in. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's really well manoeuvred.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Saliba cuts it out. And it's Van Dijk. Liverpool finding their passes. Perez. Now it's Owen. And it's Kadiolu. Knocks it into space.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Perez. Perez! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That is lovely, finished with amazing. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement today that...
And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can
and
turn
welcome
either
to
way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Fabinho. Now this could be a chance. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. This is a great chance to take a lead. De Bruyne! They want to be quick to recover this. De Bruyne proves just a little bit too strong. Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Crunching tackle. So what can they make of this? No, he's not getting his way this time. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Foden. And it's De Bruyne. No foul, says the referee. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, and
he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Diogo Dalot. Looking to play him in. Cross needs to be good. Firmly met. Quality ball. Now it's Torres.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a super give and go. Shot could be on. And a chance! Haaland. And this is Torres. Over to the left. Fernando Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Haaland. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Ødegaard. Vardiol. Defending was strong and firm. Diogo Dalot. Foden. He's found the way through. And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland, given the lift of his goal.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Haaland. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The ball has bounced loose now. Adams does well to get it back. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Haaland. João Cancelo. And it's Cancelo. And that's a dangerous... De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they're quick to get it back. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Foden. Great vision. Oh, super find. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with it.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is...